Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today's video is super special because we are outside. I know some of you are so excited to embrace the warmer weather. Spring is finally here and summer is fast approaching, so I figured what better time to share with you guys my patio pool workshop makeover. If this is your first time here, my name is Trisha, and on this channel I do lots of decorating, thrifting, and flipping. Welcome to the channel. This is our back patio and pool area, which as you can see is a complete mess. Since we don't have a garage, I have been using this space for my DIY and furniture flipping projects. The floors were already worse for wear, but with all the paint overspray, I pretty much destroyed it. We would love to install new flooring, but that is not in our budget right now. And to keep this project affordable, we're going to do what we can ourselves to make this space livable again. Since it's serving a dual purpose, my design plan is to define each area and make it look and feel pretty. A dedicated DIY workshop and 2 seating areas. There's a lot to do here, so let's get started. Our first project are these cabinets. I picked this up on Facebook Marketplace for free. They were master bath vanities. I originally had different plans for these, but once it landed here and I started using it for my supplies, it was really convenient, especially things like paints and stains that can't be stored in our shed because of the heat. Because we wanted to readily use this workshop area whenever we are having a get-together or a party, we needed to make these cabinets mobile. I got these casters on Amazon, and we are going to attach this to the bottom so that we can easily move this to any side of the space. These are also going to have a dual purpose. We are going to be using this as our buffet for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Because it's so nice and long, it's perfect for holding all the food. I plan on draping it with lots of fabric and no one will even know what's under there. We looked at the bottom and decided it was best to build a proper base so these casters have something to grip onto. With moving it up and down, we don't want this thing falling apart on us. So we headed over to Home Depot to get the supplies. I tried to pick up everything I think we would need to continue with the project. But as projects go, you've got to make at least 2 or 3 trips to Home Depot to get supplies and just things that you don't think of. I will do a full video when I finish these cabinets. We just needed to get it moving so that we can get on with the patio makeover. Today is a big day. We are going to empty the space, power wash everything, and get started with painting. Luckily, the next week or so was rain-free, which is really special here in South Florida. And I was able to allow the proper drying times between everything and get this floor done. Hey guys, it is day 4, so we got everything cleaned up. All the power washing is done. It's thoroughly dried and it looks so nice and clean. It is time to fill the cracks, so that's what I'm gonna do now, and maybe I'll start cutting out around the edges with the paint, but that's on the agenda for today. see if I can get a coat of paint down, but more than that, I need to get all the cracks filled, and I probably won't be able to fit like paint those parts, but I can get everything else painted hopefully. So I'm gonna get started with painting. I'm going to do all the edges with a brush first, and then I'm gonna roll out the rest. These are the 3 gallons I got at the Oops section. So they were $9 a gallon, and then I just purchased 2 gallons. They were about $35 each. So because these colors are gonna be slightly different to this one, I'm just gonna mix them all together in this bucket and use my handy little mixer here.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go.
I found the quickest and easiest way to get this floor done is to pour it out in sections and just roll it out. You want to use a thicker roller nap, something that's good for rough surfaces, and you also want to make sure you spread it out as evenly as possible. I did this on my front patio makeover last year, and I was able to get it done a lot faster. Also, you may notice I'm wearing something that looks like headphones around my neck. It is actually a fan. I don't know what makes this work the way it does, but it feels like air conditioning, and this is great for doing outdoor projects in the heat. If you plan on doing any of these type of projects over the summer, definitely get one of these. It will save your life, I promise you. If you want to try it out, I will leave a link in the description. So yesterday I put on the first coat on everything. It has had 24 hours on the concrete filler part. I'm just gonna do a quick little sand just to kind of break off any of the hard chippy bits on top of it. And then I'm gonna get a second coat on the entire thing, and of course first coat on those patches. It is looking amazing. I cannot believe how transformed this place looks with just the floors being painted. Everything looks so fresh and clean. It's very exciting. I still have to do another coat on all the edges and the filled areas, but I'm taking advantage of the beautiful weather that we've been having, and we decided to get some lights up. We've had a box of these lights sitting in the shed for about a year now. We needed 2 more boxes because we are going to do a string of lights coming from that right corner in 3 different directions to get that beautiful, cozy, romantic feel in here. This swing seat migrated here from the front patio last year. Once I redid that front area, I brought it back here and we have been loving it. The only thing is the seats and cushions were really torn up. I was able to find replacements on Amazon, not just for the seats and cushions, but also that piece on the top. Outdoor furniture is really expensive. Replacement parts are really expensive. Thrifty girl here was having a hard time, but I knew that we needed it, so we got it. The next project are the columns and the beam going across. I want to paint them black just to give them a nice fresh look. They have been ugly for so long. One of them, the skirting around the bottom was rotted. My husband has to replace that. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get a coat of paint on them, and when he gets around to it, I'll just finish that part off. This back patio is a flat roof, which we had changed a few years ago. However, we never changed the ceiling. There is a big hole on the end there. I don't know if you can see it behind the post. There is a section there that's sort of open because the ceiling is coming down a bit. There was also a fluorescent light fixture here, which is no longer there. So we're just going to remove that fixture for now. Later this year when it cools down, changing that ceiling is a priority. We are thinking of doing some sort of tongue and groove or wood paneling. I think that would look pretty. For now, we're just going to enjoy this space the way it is. So now that all that hard work is done, it is time to do the fun part and get this entire space decorated. This was previously in our front patio. We brought it back here, and since it's been here, we have actually been using it. When it was in the front, it just collected a lot of dust and debris, and we would use it, but not as much as we use it back here. Investing in those seat cushions and redoing the top makes sense because this is something that we have been getting a lot of use out of. The other thing that we did is I brought in some of my plants. Also, when I did my front patio area, I removed the plants that was in that front section there. I repotted 2 of those plants, and one of them I put in the ground in the front of the house. There was a bougainvillea there, and I repotted it in one of these. I'm not sure which one it is, but look at how beautiful it is. It is blooming and doing really well, and I'm so happy to be able to put it in the back here. Thanks to my mom, she's the one with the green thumb. The larger pot is a gardenia that I picked up at Costco, which I'll share with you guys in a little bit. I am so excited to finally get this patio area finished. I have been shopping a ton all of last week, all of this week. Today is Thursday. My first find was at Costco. This sunshade was the perfect size for the side of the patio. Right now I have that curtain there to protect the items from getting wet. So I had an idea to relocate the curtain and put this sunshade on the side there. My husband installed it, and we also relocated the curtain to the front, so if I'm working on a project, I can always pull the curtain and protect it from the rain. This created a somewhat weather protected nook, and the both cabinets fit perfectly right into here, and so now I have that big open space to work on projects. My next find at Costco were these indoor-outdoor rugs. I love the neutral color and the pattern on this one. They were $100. Once I got that loaded up, I headed over to the plant section. I was able to get that gardenia that I mentioned earlier and the large pot. These lavender flowers were so beautiful. This entire section of Costco just smelled like heaven. I got 2 of these, headed home, and repotted everything. Since this is my workshop DIY area, I wanted to create different sitting areas. This is going to be our main seating area. So I'm going to put 2 single chairs here, and we're going to decorate this space and make it very inviting and fun. Having a nice little comfy, cozy sitting area here is going to be very useful for like during the day. Sometimes it's very windy. It's actually really nice to sit out. I thrifted all the furniture that I'm going to add out here on Facebook Marketplace. I got amazing deals on 2 sets of furniture. The first one was this 2-seater with the little coffee table. I got that for $40. So I picked this one up on Monday, and then the following day, which was Tuesday, I was scrolling Facebook Marketplace again, and then I saw this set here. Now this one was $300, which is the most expensive thrift for me, but I thought that these chairs were so beautiful. The fact that they were 4 pieces, they are actually from Pottery Barn, so they are great quality. The pillows were in great shape, which is the back pillows. I got 4 of them. 2 of them had not been used, so they were almost new. The seats, however, one of them, they gave it to me in a black garbage bag because it was wet. Now they had put these covers on them. Didn't do such a good job because the fabric underneath was deplorable. I don't know if this is mold or moss or whatever this is. I washed the 4 pillows and those are in great shape, but I think I'm gonna toss the seats because I don't think that I can save them. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Let's go grab the furniture. I washed everything at the front of the house when I brought it in, so let's bring it back here and get started. I do want to use these ottomans as one big coffee table, so I'm going to try joining them together and see how that works, because I think that all the seats are close enough that you can actually utilize it from sitting there or here. It's close enough that it serves the seats and the swing. I was actually having a hard time finding seats for these two seats because they are oversized seats and they're very deep, and I have been trying online yesterday for hours, and when I finally found, they were super expensive. I actually went to the Pottery Barn website and they were like $300, $400, $500, $600. That was not happening. I went to Lowe's this morning and I got both the seat and the back. Now it is a couple inches smaller than the actual size of this seat, but it works. The color is exactly the same as those over there. Go figure. And when I put them on, they actually aren't that bad. It is slightly smaller, but I actually like the look of having the little frame around here. And for me personally, whenever I'm sitting, I like being able to do this or this. So this works for me, the color works, and I think I got a good deal. So I'm gonna share my Ikea haul. I got these two plant baskets in two different sizes. This one, I was thinking of using it for that plant. I am not sure if I still should or if I should keep the white. Let me know in the comments which one you would use, if you would keep the white ceramic or this. I have a fiddle leaf, I think it's called, that I'm gonna bring out here. Say hi, this is Smeeny. Smeeny is living with us for a little while, right? You're living with us for a little while, right? He's so cute, isn't he? He's so quiet. He's the best dog ever. Doesn't bark, doesn't growl. You don't know he's there. Very mild-tempered, very sweet. And he loves being outside. He loves laying out in the sun. Probably doesn't like that air conditioning too much. I love using a lot of live plants, so I'm going to incorporate quite a bit of plants into the decorating. But when I went over to Ikea, I picked up a couple of artificial plants, some little ones. I got this little, it's like a windowsill plant box. I was thinking to use it on the window there, but actually doesn't fit on the hurricane shutter thing. So I'm gonna have to return this because it doesn't fit. But I did get all these little running plants. I think they were like $8, and it's very realistic looking. It's probably gonna be the only artificial plants if I do use them. So there's this one, and I picked up 3 of these. I also got these. So I got, I think, 2 of these. I may or may not use these. So then I also got 4 of these. I thought this was really cute. I like the natural colors. It seems to be made with, I don't know, like some kind of natural shell, or I don't know, it's almost like a coconut type material, but they were so tiny. So I bought 4 of them, and I was thinking if I could figure out how I could connect them, maybe I'll get a nice long one. And I also picked up some random items. This is like a table runner, so I don't know if I would use it on my little coffee table setup there. And this little, I don't know what, but I picked it up. But the main thing I got at Ikea for this space are the 2 seats right here, and these are the covers, the same size, and it's like an off-white. So I'm gonna put this on. So these are some of my thrifted items. If you guys remember when I got these wall pockets, these are like pottery, so they're pretty heavy. This one has 2 holes, this one has 1. I would like to use it somewhere back here, but honestly I don't know how I'm gonna mount this because we have concrete and stucco around most of the walls, and that would mean I would have to drill with a concrete bit and all of that drama. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna eventually put that up. And I also got this back then when I picked that up because they kind of look like they belong together. And if you guys remember this one, so I want to use this somewhere in here, not sure where, but I think this would be nice with a plant. This is also a little wall hook. This is very special to us. We actually lost a very close family member in January. It has been tough on this family because it was sudden. This was the last thing that he gave us. The sweetest guy that you can ever meet. Anyway, he went to Mexico and he brought this back for my husband. I want to say late last year, and it says Guadalajara. So I do want to put this up somewhere in his memory. And this I picked up last week at the thrift store. I paid $8 for it, and this thing, I weighed it, is almost 5.5 pounds. Pretty heavy. I love it. It's a nice solid piece of wood with these very substantial hooks or hangers, if you want to call them. One of the things for sure is my husband's hat. Whenever he has to work outside, he uses this particular hat, and it really has no home. It really has no place to be. I always say everything has to have a spot, or else it just kind of kicks around and becomes mess. So I wanted to create something where he could just put the hat. I was thinking this, but I think this might be a little bit too small. I got an option, and I hope this can work. I picked this up at Home Depot this morning. It's Velcro. It holds up to 15 pounds, and it can be put on concrete or anything like that. Says it on the back. So I am going to try this. So the pack has 2 pieces like this, and you separate them. This fuzzy side goes on the wall, and this side sticks on the back of the piece. This is another Facebook Marketplace find. I got this, I would say, about a month ago. I paid $20 for it. I do have plans to use it on the inside, but it's been sitting out here because it's in line in my workshop. So it's gonna get flipped, it's gonna get restored, it's gonna look prettier than it looks right now. I have some ideas of what I'm gonna do with it, but for right now it's gonna sit here. It kind of works with everything that we have going on. You guys are gonna see it is kind of working, but it really was not intentional, because this is actually in my workshop waiting to be refinished. Okay, now for my HomeGoods haul. I based everything off of these pillow covers. I got these on Amazon. I love the colors. Of course, I love the green, but I love that it had a little touch of blue, little touch of purple, little touch of orange. Not overstated, but the main color is the light color with the green, and I just love the whimsical look of these. As you can see, all the furniture, all the big items are all neutral, so I wanted to bring in a little bit of color. So I worked off of this. When I went to HomeGoods, I got these 2 lumber pillows. These were on sale. They were originally $19 and they were on sale for $15. I thought these would be great on this seating right here. They were also available like in a 22 by 22 square pillow, but I liked the lumber for this seat here. I also picked this one up. I'm not sure if I would use it. I liked the green in it, not too fond of the blue, but we'll see how it works. I picked it up because I thought the blue might do something because of the blue in the pool. It might kind of pull it together, but we'll see if I do use this. This was $20, so this one was not on sale. I also got this big tray, which I was so excited about. This was $40, and it's this sort of a weathered, it's very heavy. It's sort of like a clay tray. It has like these 4 round legs on the bottom, and it has that sort of an antique look to it. I also got this little thing. It looks like a stone, but there's a thing on the top. I'm not really sure what it is, but there were 2 sizes. I just took the bigger one. This was $6.99, so I thought it was cute. I think it would be nice on top here. And I also got this huge pedestal. Don't know why I picked this up because it's so heavy. It's stone. Not sure what type of stone it is, but and I'm not sure what it was originally intended for, if it's missing something, but this obviously has multiple purposes. You can put a candle, you can put something on the top and make it into a table, you can put a plant. It was on sale, $28, down from $40. When I saw this, I grabbed it really fast because I thought it was amazing. Over the last few years, there have been times I grumbled about not having a garage to work in, and I felt badly about the mess I created in this once peaceful space. Designing this area with a multi-purpose did come with its challenges too, but today I won't have it any other way. I hope this video inspires you to look at your home and always see the potential.